Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Oh, my Xbox turned itself off. God damn it. Okay, there we go. No, I don't want to fucking play Starfield. Ah, the good old 360. It had some great games, but god-awful hardware. So yeah, if you've never actually heard of Alice Madness Returns before, this is a... Wow, it felt like that just jumped right in like halfway through the BGM. Anyway, yeah, if you don't know what this is actually a sequel to a game just called Alice. It is like a dark interpretation of Alice in Wonderland. People who saw the Disney movie is like, oh, cool, that's interesting, when in reality, not really. And people who have actually read the original like Alice book, they're like, oh, so a, you know, more accurate version of the actual movie. Cool. 2011 this came out in, Jesus. 12 years ago. Oh, right. The game just has the original version of the game. Cool. Because I think you had to have a download code or something to do that, because my friend had the game and he straight up just didn't have this. So I'm guessing if you have the, you know, Xbox version, or, you know, did what I did, get it on Game Pass, it just has the original American McGee's Alice. That's cool. And yes, the dude who made this, his name is called American McGee, which sounds like the most fake fucking name in the world. Alright, time to get dark, like, right off the bat. Which, to be fair, that's kind of this game's whole thing. And I really like this, like, paper puppet, like, art style they have for the, cutscenes here. Oh, he's bleeding! Oh no! Hyper-realistic blood!
There, better now, aren't we?
God, I forgot games from this era had trouble, loading textures like that.
Forgetting it.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we?
Jesus!
Is
Alright.
dead, Charlie.
So yeah, that doctor doesn't seem like sketch at all. Not in the slightest, no. Pass must be paid for. Yeah, like the doctor's intentions are kinda, you know, like on the nose. Like they kinda threw his intentions like right in your face with like very little subtlety. Oh, right. Remember when games used to just stop and freeze like that? The beauty of the English. Boy, I hope nothing dark and mysterious happens when I go down this, fucking, I was about to say hallway, but what's the alleyway? That's what I'm thinking of. Oh no, something dark and scary. Oh, Jesus. God, I don't know what's scarier, those monsters or that woman. Peak Al the Edge gaming, yeah. PS3 360 era, yeah. So yeah, that's the era where like everyone really wanted like dark, edgy shit, and like it got to the point where each game that came out had to be darker and edgier than the last. And yeah, it was round about the time people started getting sick of it. The good old streets of England, just how I remember it. In retrospect, the greatest issue of the time is that all games look the same. Drab as a result of photorealism. Oh, and it's even worse now. We're getting there again with the Fortnite aesthetic, slowly but surely. Honestly, I'd rather the Fortnite aesthetic, because that's at least, you know, a stylization. It's not just, hey, here's like our attempt at being photorealistic. Because nothing ages a game's graphics like photorealism. Speaking of photorealistic graphics, though, like we're at the point in gaming where like we're trying so hard to get to that games are being like super huge in fucking file size, and people are just fucking sick of it. Like, do you see the file size for the new NBA? I think it was like 2K24. It's like 160 something gigs. Like, why? It's basketball. Right, right. Oh, I forgot about that. Alice Madness Returns is a platformer with a honest-to-goodness... Oh, okay, later. Yeah, okay, I get the power later. God damn it, I want to show it off. But yeah, we get a triple jump later on. Oh, there it is. I had to get the prompt to actually show off the triple jump. So yeah, as you can probably tell, with a triple jump, the game's platforming is a bit ridiculous. Normal +3 midair. Oh yeah, it's actually a quadruple jump, sorry. Oh right, yeah, the main collectible is teeth. Because, you know, have to have everything be creepy. Oh hell yeah, Mario 64 slide. That being said, this is significantly less interesting than Mario 64 slide. Oh great, now the rivers of blood. Cool!
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
Like, a knife like that really is just like the perfect, like, here's edgy serial killer tsundere girl. Not tsundere, yandere. I get them mixed up. I'm not a massive fucking weeb like a lot of people that watch my streams. I'm not gonna say that because that sounds like a goddamn slur. Oh god, I just noticed it. Fucking. Hey, this game is dark. Did you know that? It's like, boy, this game's about as subtle as a brick flying through your window. Right, you get a quadruple jump and a hover. Yeah, float can be used multiple times while jumping. So you can jump, float, jump, float, jump, float, jump, float. With that kind of like aerial maneuvering, you can tell how this game's platforming is going to be like. First time at Alice? Nah, I've played it a few times. So yeah, we get our ranged combat option. A pepper grinder. Still surprised that it's EA that published it. Yeah, this was back in the day where, like, pretty much anything could have been made. Like, if anyone had an interesting idea and, like, a decent enough connection in the business, like, they could get their games published. But yeah, you don't really get that anymore, don't you? Pigs may not fly, but their snouts do. Nowadays, everyone is being too safe to break even and make money. Yeah. Everyone just wants a live service game. You can't make a weird, wacky Watson-majigger like this. This happened before the moment someone cracked the winning formula. Ended as soon as it crashes. But yeah, some live services make enough money even when they crash. Yeah. God, what the fuck was Cliff Blazinski's shitty one that he made? You know, the one that did significantly worse than Battleborn, but people still consider Battleborn like the worst fucking video game crash ever. Just some bullshit. Like, that game crashed, and then he immediately tried to cash in on the Battle Royale craze, and I think that game only lasted like 3 days. Jesus, sounds rough. Yeah, it's a piece of shit anyway. Like most of the stuff Cliffy B makes. But yeah, I said it. Fucking Gears of War sucks. Oh no, it's crying black tears. Don't you get it? It's symbolism. Symbolism for what? Symbolism. Oh no, it am evil. Alright, where was my hover? Game said, hey, you can still hover, like, every time you jump. I did, and I didn't get it. God, this fucking shaky cam, though. Hey, look, you can upgrade your shit. Why is this chugging? There we go. I just missed AA, A and B single-player games, but even back then, publishers constantly tried to convince players that no, single bad, and only that makes us money's good. At least they failed back then. Yeah, remember back in the day when every single game had to have a multiplayer mode? That's why Mass Effect 3 had a multiplayer mode for some reason, which, granted, that multiplayer mode was actually alright. But if any game is like a poster child for this shouldn't have multiplayer in it, it's fucking Mass Effect. A single-player narrative RPG. The menu is so laggy, yeah. Like, granted, this is a Xbox Series S trying to emulate a 360, so, you know, there's gonna be some hiccups. It's not perfectly backwards compatible. Would you like to join us for tea? Alice can dodge enemy attacks. Oh shit, really? I never would have thought. This is what happens when British people run out of tea. Them savages, yeah. Austin, don't know where to go, try using shrink. Yeah, I know, it lets me see invisible things. Wow. No idea why. Like, it feels like they kinda forgot to actually add a lot of reasons to put in a reason to actually shrink.
You remember poor Miss.
So they just, like, gave it the ability to, like, see invisible shit. See, I will give this game this. Like, some, like, shots like this is fucking great. Like, the general, like, environment design is pretty good. Sometimes it's a bit, like, ham-fisted, and it's like, yeah, we get it, this is supposed to be dark and edgy. Ricola. I mean, fair, shrinking / growing is a big part of Alice's OG story. I had to find a reason to use it, yeah. True. It just feels like kind of a bullshit reason. See, situations like this just make me realize, it's like, oh, right. People were just copying Bioshock. They were just copying the intro to Bioshock, weren't they? Also, fun little detail. Each new level, Alice's outfit changes. That's fun. This is where the game starts to, you know, get kind of bullshit with its platforming. It's like, okay, we have established that we have the ability to float and a quadruple jump. Yeah, I think my my favorite outfit of hers would have to be the one where the Queen of Hearts level. Because, you know, like, just a checkered, like, white and red look just, you know, looks really nice. It's hard to fuck up. Yeah, the chess one, yeah. Well, it's more meant to be, you know, like, suits on playing cards, isn't it? Not chess. Thinking of the DLC one, you meant the one with the, card theme and the black ribbon. Am I? Was that a DLC one? Oh, it's been, what, like, fucking 12 years? Since I last played this game, I think? Well, less than that, technically. Well, I didn't play it like friends played it, I just happened to be in the room. As a fun fact, this is a game I actually, like, did a Let's Play on back in the day with my friends. That was a weird one. There was a random fucking political tangent in the middle, and I'm just... like, two of my friends are arguing about, like, some fucking political nonsense, and I'm just sitting there like, this is a gaming channel, guys. Please, just... Can we just play the video game, please?
But he plays a big part in it, and being a figurehead and representing the country.
Not as you think. I mean, like, it's severely overstated. But, like, yes, you're right. He does certainly play one.
Welcome to Politics Buttons.
Well,
I wanted this to be a funny show. I didn't want it to get...
Oh, Jake, you're still here?
yeah, Jake went quiet for a bit.
Yeah, because you talk about politics and shit.
We're sorry, you gave us a mic.
I know absolutely nothing about and don't give
like
two
to
shits.
argue.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but sometimes he knows the shit out of me.
People would call you an asshole for saying you don't care. That is the most legit response I've ever heard in my life.
Mm.
When people say that, people are like, oh, why don't you care? You get involved. No. If you can't stand it, I understand you completely.
Mm. DLC even had options to turn her into Furry and Bonnie Girl, because Cheshire and White Rabbit themed dresses. Right. That makes sense, but still, considering where this plot goes, Alright, now I'm starting to remember why I took a massive gap in between playing this game. Combat gets kind of fucking boring. They were cute and good. Doing anything fan servicey would be of bad taste in the plot. Yeah, it would. You son of a bitch, don't you? There we go. Thank you. Thank you, quadruple jump.
A brick house, like Gibraltar, is impervious to fire, weather, and
Far.
indecent.
I don't know what it is, but the word Gibraltar has always sounded really fucking cool to me. New enemy, the teapot. Just in case you couldn't tell, this was British. Hey, you gonna let me up so I can at least try to dodge his fucking attacks? Yeah, now I'm really starting to remember fighting enemies tends to be really fucking annoying in this game. Great, more fighting. Why'd you focus on that guy? When Alice's health is low, Hysteria becomes available. Enter Hysteria by clicking the left stick. While in Hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt and will inflict more damage. Be careful, Hysteria only lasts for a limited time. So yeah, she has her own rage mode, like fucking God of War. Oh, okay, so it forces me in that hell state to check it out. I didn't notice until I got hit. I was at full health. Don't be a dick, video game. Yeah. Like that. There we go. God, the edge. God, it's all black and white except for the blood. It's the edgiest fucking shit ever. Like Mad World, but with no fucking self-awareness. So yeah, these guys will start showing up in, like, normal combat, and boy, does combat get really fucking annoying when enemies are, like, take this long to kill. There's, like, 5 other things also trying to kill you at the same time. When you expected a, Alice in Wonderland game, when you thought of a fucking Mad Hatter level, did you think giant industrial, complex? Filled with, like, molten metal everywhere? 'Cause I sure as fuck didn't. Yep, I see that. That's a thing. Thank you, video game. I love it when video games really don't want you to miss something really cool that the artists have worked on. So they force you to press a button to look at it. Yeah, I pressed the button. Hi.
To migrate from molten to cool, flip the switch.
Thanks. Thanks for giving me very basic video game advice. Yeah, I gathered that, video game. If I didn't know where to go, I wouldn't be going this way. There we go. Jesus Christ. Like, it's not even fun to fight. It just takes long. Alright, what do you want, cat?
Steady now. Gather your nerve. Jump to the first vent, then the next, and fly up.
Thanks. Thanks for telling me what to do. I really didn't need that, but okay. Telling me what to do as if this is like the first platformer I've ever played. Like, imagine if this, of all things, was your first platformer. Cat showed up for a second and then disappeared. Hello. Game balked. Bro, piss off. Fine. Go rage mode. Eat a dick. Oh my god, I still have to deal with your fucking... that's not supposed to happen. Why is the pepper grinder stuck on my arm? Why is the pepper grinder stuck on my arm? Well, that's just a permanent fixture to my body now. Cool. Interesting glitch.